So this is where we stand. Now, Luscious, this is Luscious, my terrible handwriting, Luscious, Remington, and Fluffy. They're cohorts in that they're all laying eggs at the same time, so they become resources for each other. Luscious laid the first egg about 4 days ahead of Remington, who laid 1 day ahead of Fluffy. However, Luscious is an older hen, and what that means is a significant number of her eggs will fail. So, when I candled Luscious' nest, what I found was 2 that are definitely developing normally, 1 that looks infertile. However, she has laid another egg since the last time I checked, so this could be an egg that is just starting to develop and could move from the not fertile column into the fertile. The third one over here is the failed column, and this is when I see an egg that perhaps started to develop and has failed and is going to be inviable. She has a lot of these. She had 2, one that was full on broken and I threw it out, 1 that's got a little crack in it and I know it's not going to make it, and then another one that looks all yolk. Now I take a look at an egg that looks all yolk, so what that tells me is probably that it's rotting inside. Probably there's a crack that I can't see or something going on there, and what's happening is that the membranes are breaking down inside of it and the yolk is blending with the white. Either that or it's just not formed correctly. Either way, highly unlikely that it's going to develop. So 2 viable embryos so far. Remington has 2 eggs that look infertile. Again, she's just laying some of these eggs. She only had 4 last time I looked. Now she has 6. So it's very possible that one of these infertile eggs was laid today and it won't show any development until next time I check. One of them seems to be almost all white, as though the yolk inside of it is unnaturally small. Betting it probably won't develop, or if it does, it will fizzle. 4 of those embryos are clearly developing. Now, Luscious started laying first, was 2 or 3 eggs ahead of Remington, but she's lost a bunch of them, so it's very possible that Remington's going to be the one to hatch out chicks first. So Luscious's first hatch date was supposed to be the 4th. I believe Remington will probably be the first one to hatch out an egg, more like the 7th or the 8th. Fluffy, again, still laying. So she has 3 clearly developing embryos and 2 more that look like they're infertile. Now, since they skip a day in between laying eggs, she has 2 that look like they're infertile. It's unlikely that both of those would show no development. An egg that's 3 days old, I would see something. So I'm going to guess that one of them is the first egg she laid and it's infertile, but the other one very well could move into the other column, as Luscious's last egg could move in. So I have 5 eggs over here in the not fertile column. It's very possible, but 3 of them, when I go check in a couple of days, again, will have moved into the fertile column. If it stays exactly the way it is right now, it would be really easy, because I would take one of Remington's embryos and drop it into Luscious's box, and then everybody would be raising 3 chicks. I'm not that lucky. So decisions will have to be made. I will check again. It's Thursday the 28th. I'll check again on Sunday the 1st and make some final decisions. I'm assuming that they're about to be done laying eggs here, so next time when I check, it's going to be time to start moving eggs around and perhaps freezing some of the least developed embryos. Okay, that's it.